Guys, I got kind of a weird one. I don't know how much I'm going to do because I haven't looked at them, but I will tell you, I talked to my neighbor. I know he has. It's like a poplar tree that fell, and he's been wanting to cut it up. It fell maybe, I think it was in a couple months ago at least, in winter time. It was raining a lot, and then it was dead. Luckily it fell perfectly. But yeah, it's been sitting a while, so I mean, we're probably going to cut dirt, but I'm gonna try not to. But I want to try my hexachain in there. And then also he has 2 dead standing trees. I am not a tree faller. I do love watching it and seeing it, and you know, I've done a couple small trees, you know, but I am by no means an expert. So I don't know if I will be tackling that, but I am going to take a peek at that. Because he said that is something that I can do, because I asked him if it's something I can do. So let's we got the fake Scavarna. Probably be using that. It's already ready to roll. And then put some bar oil in it, load it up. I don't need to bring anything like extra chains or bars or nothing, because it's literally right across the street. So that'd be kind of cool. I think I'm gonna bring this axe and then this one. All right guys, sorry about that. There was well, I guess not sorry, because this is a video, so you didn't hear any of it. But we had a solicitor, which he didn't come to my door. I have a no soliciting sign, but I used to solicit, and I used to be in sales. I never was really pushy. He pushed maybe once, and that's fine, you know, but I told him like, hey, I'm not in that market for pest control. You know, I might get a couple roaches in the garage every now and then, or now I'm getting flies, but I'm not concerned with that, and I'll just deal with it. You know, I don't treat my lawn. I'm not concerned with weeds. You know, I don't need to spend, you know, extra money on that. I'd rather go out to eat or something like that. But I was really nice and cordial. You know, you don't know what people are going through, or you don't know what you know, what it took for him to get this business. It was his business, so that takes some cojones, you know, knocking doors, especially 2025. So I was pretty nice to him. So just remember, you know, just be nice, you know, and just stand firm. Me, I have a couple rules. I'm not going to do business if someone cold calls me, and I'm not going to do business with anyone who solicits me, you know, rings my doorbell or comes up to me at my house. That's just my rule. Nothing against those businesses. That's just something that I make, you know, to myself, because I don't know why. I just decided that. But let's get back into this video. That's kind of interesting thing that happened. So let's get this thing oiled up and let's go over there. Guys, here's the log. It's slick. I'm all right. It's got this huge hole in here. See that? The bark is coming off. See? Gotta watch that. Yeah, these boots, I'm not a logger, so I just fell because I don't have, they got these boots you can get, the little spikes. They call them corks. I guess I could can get some golf shoes. Those got spikes. But yeah, this is the log. Look at my stuff looking nice. I do have my hard hat, so I'm being safe. And the reason is because I'm not taking any risks with any trees that I cut down, and this tree, these two trees are dead. So it's already kind of, this looks like a cherry tree, dead cherry tree. See up in there? I'm trying to figure out the best way for it to go. I guess this would be the low side of the tree, so you don't really want to cut on the low side if you can help it. So probably in here, because it's not leaning or anything. It's basically, it's got a little bow in it, but it's basically straight up and straight down. So, except for the top there, but that's not bad. And then it's a small diameter tree, so I have to either push it over or wedge it over, and I gotta be gentle because I don't want to get hit in the head or something, you know. But yeah, I'm thinking in here, but the only thing with that is this is a creek here. So let's see. It's not too big, and I don't want to hit that. He planted that, so I think I could just sling it up this hill right here. But if you look, it's not gonna want to go that way because the branches, it's gonna get, you know, snagged up a little bit. So it might, let's see, we might put it, because look at that, no branches. See, no branches right here. So could we throw it right here, guys? I think we could. Let's see. Yeah, I think we could throw it just right there. Right in that little hole. See the hole? Boom. And it wouldn't take out any trees. It's short enough. We'd be good. Look at that. That'd be almost perfect right there. Hopefully you guys can see this on the camera. There's a solicitor. Hey, buddy. All right, guys. This is kind of exciting. 4th of July special. Let's see if I can do it. I'm gonna put this GoPro down there too. All right, did it. All right, this one goes out to my wife. Shout out to her. She's always taking care of the kids. She's a stay-at-home mom. You know, I know how hard that is. So just know I appreciate you, honey. Shout out to all the stay-at-home moms. I know it can be stressful at times, but in the long run, it's going to be worth it. And yeah, love you, babe.
My best work, but the hexa chain is okay for, you know, kind of getting the saw to cut kind of on an angle. We are cut up, guys. So I'm gonna be able to push this one by hand. And then I'm gonna get 15 feet away. I think I can push it. No, I gotta wedge it. Throw a wedge in there. But I'm gonna be gentle because it is dead. I'm going to use these husky wedges here, and I'm looking up. Yeah, I think one will do it, guys. Okay. I'm going to be gentle. Can't believe this thing is not going over yet. Can't believe that. Things keep popping out. Yeah, I just don't have enough lift out of these wedges. And I really don't want to tickle. I don't want to tickle the undercut. You should have put it in sideways. Let me see if I can sideways. That was sketchy. You guys are going in there. These wedges suck. See? Look at that. They're too shallow, man. It's gotta go soon, right? This thing's giving me a hassle. Come on, baby, go. How is this thing still standing? Go, baby. All right, that's in there. I'm gonna have to tickle this undercut, guys. It's about to go. Come on, baby, what are you doing? This thing's wild. A dead tree that doesn't want to go over. Come on. Can't believe this cherry tree. These wedges are horrible. All right. Come on, you son of a. All right, let's tickle this thing. We did it, guys. Took a while. Solid tree. Stupid wedges. Cherry. Top broke out. Happy July 4th. Thanks for sticking with me. 24 minutes for one tree. I'm not a professional logger, so that's pretty good in my book. And you can see I was trying to be as careful as possible. I didn't damage any trees. So we did get one down. Should we leave it high stumping for him? King of the high stump over here in Georgia.